The Morning Gardener Show. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Morning Gardener, and I'm here right now letting you know that I'm very excited. Gardening season is almost right knocking at your front door. And I just got a video I just did. I want you to go out and take a look at it. It just shows me out walking around looking at my garden, seeing what things need to be done, and getting information as to how I'm going to proceed this year. Because this year, I'm hoping that it'll be a bigger garden than it was last year. Last year was nice, but I want a bigger, more bountiful garden. This is the Morning Gardener. Let's go out and take a look.
Kale that made it through. Just simply slowed down its rate of growth. And what you see on the ice or the snow is granulated organic fertilizer. And once it gets into the soil, I figured another 4 or 5 weeks these are going to start sprouting up as it gets warmer, and the fertilizer will be right there. And that one there looks really, really healthy. Really healthy plant. Really great looking plant. These over here, I fertilized them just by chance that they might take off, because a lot of green is still there, which means the plant's still alive. But when they go to seed, I just want primarily a lot of the seeds, because I'll have a fall. Some of them let drop right where they drop, and that'll be my seeds. But I learned a great deal in this climate. 7B, or 7A, excuse me. The dino kale looks really weary to the, with the conditions we had this winter, getting down to 9 degrees, 8 degrees. The dino kale didn't hold up as well, but the blue kale is still a lot of green in this blue kale. So that tells me it's more cold hardy than the wider leaf plant like the dino kale here. So I'm still using dino kale because we're not gonna have every winter down in 9 degrees. But over here, the collard greens, another wide leaf plant, died the outer leaves, but most of the centers are still alive. So I'll be able to keep that in mind. Arsenal as far as plants how to grow, because once these drop seeds, I might let them drop seeds right where they are, and that might be a good way to go. But it's just a great thing here. I went over here and I fertilized the garlic that's still in a very cold state, but it's still alive. So once they start to warm up, the ice will melt, and it'll take the fertilizer right down in here. And I'm starting to notice I see a lot of these out here. These, if I could still get them to move, a spider there. And I'm thinking, what is he doing out here walking on the ice? But he's either looking for something to eat or... But nature just keeps moving even in the winter. And then over here, that was some more. And this tree here that I really pruned back really hard, I already knew it was going to do fine, and it did absolutely fine. People tell you a lot of things about gardening and about farming. Some of them know what they're talking about, but some of them, you kind of got to go, wait a minute. And all the trees have this area here. And look, there's a lot of water over here. That's from this snow pile that was piled up here. That snow pile is melting down onto my property. And there's a pool here and a pool here. Hopefully my trees will make it through without drowning in that water. Over here, you can see my layout, which is the in front, closer to the camera, is the cherry trees cut in a V, and then right behind them is the grapevines, Everything looks this way now, but once everything leaf out, it's going to look really incredible. So the back end of my property from here is going to be all grown in when I put the other kiwi plants in. And then the one here, that's the start, is going to run this way. And another one's going to run in the opposite direction. And this wall here, my neighbor and I will be able to share the kiwi. Because what hangs near his property, I said he can have. Okay. There it is. Alright. This is the morning gardener. Still having fun in the garden, even with snow on the ground. And this is the apple tree. If any one of you could send me information, one gentleman did. He did a good job. He told me that sometime, well, he said when the first time they produce apples, they're small. Look for that. And I said, okay, all right. And but last year was the first time this tree produced apples, and they were about the size of I want to say smaller than a ping pong ball, but they were very sweet. And he was saying that's normal. But this right here, I love these two trees. The one in the back here is a Fuji, and the one next to it is a Honey Crisp. So it's really doing well. And this one here is supposed to be a Granny Smith, but we'll see. This is the morning gardener enjoying his garden. And underneath, oh, real before I go, underneath where that red watering bottle is right here, there are there's seeds that I put in trays, and they're underneath the ground. Wait a minute, something just got moved. Yeah, there's one there. And they are going to be taken out of the ground once this ice melts. I'll show them to you and see which seeds did well and what happened. And over here, this is just a swimming pool that's filled with water. I think I'm going to use that water too because it's rainwater or snow water. All right, this is the morning gardener. Take care and have a good growing season this year, and I want each and every one of you to write any comments, or just put down any ratings or any opinions you may have of this video.